Hey everybody, welcome to the Sky Lounge, here to review some Vegas Golden Knights action as we lose 4-1. Bit of a frustrating result, but didn't really start off that way. Malcolm Subban was your starting goaltender for the night, and Kemper was Arizona's, and so this was exciting. I thought, okay, cool. Malcolm's going to get tested. Should be interesting how this goes. And initially, I thought he did really well. And goes to show you sometimes your own team can kick you in the dick. Nick Hague, unfortunately, gets the puck to the fucking net. Pretty much an own goal, but it's given to Garland 8 minutes and 3 seconds in. And yeah, it just didn't look good from that point on. And when you have opportunities on the power play, you should try to do something with it. But it looked as though every time Vegas got on the power play, Arizona would jump on and have better opportunities. But Malcolm Subban came up huge in those breakaway moments. But unfortunately, 19 minutes and 22 seconds into the game, only 38 seconds left to go in the first period, Schmaltz scores because Holden and Merrill are just fucking slipping like butter. Just all fucking over like Paula Dean. And it got frustrating because I thought, man, Malcolm did well. I thought he did well enough to keep us in, but there you go. They fuck up. And it's only through the magic, what I like to call the magical MacGuffin bullshit, of the puck somehow fucking around and getting to Shea Theodore, just ripping it right behind the point, gets the goal with 6 seconds left on the clock. It's challenged for goalie interference by Arizona, but good goal, stands. I believe that wasn't a power play goal. I wish the fuck it was, but it wasn't. But Shea Theodore got the goal, 2-1. So, hey, there's at least a bright side to all this. There's potential for the Vegas Golden Knights to swing momentum their favor, after the, first period's over. Unfortunately, news comes out that Malcolm Subban was injured, and you start the second period off on a power play, and Marc-Andre Fleury is in net, which is curious because he made his NHL debut 16 years ago for the Pittsburgh Penguins on October 10th, 2003. Crazy, I know, but time flies. Time flies. And, in the power play, the time flew, and immediately, almost fucking immediately, Garland, who was the guy penalized in the penalty box, comes out of the penalty box because the puck is completely mismanaged by Carlson and company. And it's just straight on fucking through for Garland. Just straight on through to the other side, and the puck just goes in the fucking net. And it's 3-1. Okay? 2 minutes and 3 seconds into this game. Literally 3 seconds after the fucking power play is over for the Vegas Golden Knights, they concede a goal. And from that point on, it just looked as though Vegas was shook. They were done. And it didn't help that Shea Theodore looked absolutely terrible this game, despite the fact that he scored the goal. He was just Slippy McGee, just falling around everywhere and just frustrating all throughout the game. And the thing is, Yarmilson just puts injury, just salt to the wound. 18 minutes and 28 seconds left in the second period. It's just Glass losing the faceoff and Yarmilson pretty much shooting straight from the blue line. And at this point, it's just, fuck me, it's 4-1. Okay, and, Boston punched Vegas in the mouth at home in the first, I'd say the last 10 minutes of the first period and the first 2 minutes of that second period in the game a couple days ago. But Arizona just completely beat them down through the first two periods. And in the third period, I just thought, despite our efforts, I feel like nothing's going to happen. And it just felt like no puck luck was just going on. And goddamn, it just looked sloppy all over. The way you enter through the neutral zone, the way you manage the puck, the way you just slip on through to the other side, giving the fucking puck to the other guys. God damn it, man. I mean, it was kind of just a very frustrating buildup to the inevitable loss. And, there was a great opportunity on the penalty kill with William Karlsson on a breakaway, able to get a fucking great shot on Kemper, but he missed it. He tried to go 5-hole, missed it. And it's at this point, you only got a couple minutes left in the game. Maybe Vegas gets another opportunity, maybe on a power play, but nothing happens. Absolutely nothing happens, and it's just another frustrating night for Vegas. It really is. And, defensively, we looked weak. Offensively, we looked what in soccer they call tiki-taka, a very pass, a little too much of that cutesy bullshit and not enough action on the puck. And, again, take into context and, to note that Malcolm Subban is injured. Our backup goaltender is injured. So you put in a relatively unprepared, Marc-Andre Fleury into action, and you rely on him to do well, but it just didn't work out that way today. And really, I mean, you can call out Marc-Andre Fleury, you can call out Subban, but quite frankly, the entire team did not skate good enough. They were god awful. Okay? And to me, what speaks volumes is the power play. As always. It's always the power play that frustrates me beyond belief. 0 out of 4. 0 out of 4 on the power play. But at least 0 for 2 on the penalty, or 2 for 2 on the penalty kill. If it was 0 for 2, that would have just been a disastrous story. But hey, 2 for 2 on the penalty kill. You had some opportunities. Again, that's just kind of the positive notes in this game. But another positive note if you're an Arizona fan, or hey, if you're just a hockey fan and just love the cat, Phil Kessel has played in his 777th straight game in the NHL. I believe he is one of the top few active members of the NHL still holding that record. So kudos to Phil Kessel. What a fucking lad. What a guy. Hopefully he pushes Arizona over that hump. And I believe they will. I believe Arizona this year will be in the playoffs. And I said this before the season started. Arizona looks like that really just quiet team. They're going to get shit done, but no one's really going to pay attention to them. And this team's going to be a dangerous team in the playoffs. And as for the Vegas Golden Knights, tough lesson learned at home and away. A couple days within this week, you're already punched in the mouth twice, 2 losses in a row, back to back in regulation, right? And of course, the goaltending of Marc-Andre Fleury, who got 13 saves on 15 shots, 867 save percentage with Malcolm Subban being injured, but still making a respectable 12 saves on 14 shots and 857 save percentage. Did well. I think that's kind of a mark of a good goalie tandem. But again, who's next up? Is it Sparks? Is it Dansk? I'm betting it's going to be Sparks, most likely. And if given the opportunity, I'd say you put Sparks / Dansk into the Calgary game on Saturday. Again, Marc-Andre Fleury, as beautiful of a man and as great as he is, you cannot outplay him like you did last season. You cannot do that to him again, to the point where you wear him the fuck out by the time it's the playoffs, and he looks miserable. Remember Game 6 and 7? Yeah, he did not look great at all. Absolutely not. But we should strive to get to the level of this goaltender who played out fantastic tonight. Kemper with 35 saves on 36 shots, 972 save percentage. Again, frustrating that it's a division rival, but hey, they got the better of us. Solid defense by Arizona all around. Offense was just clicking all over and making our defense look miserable. And again, the goaltending from Kemper was just exemplary. And Vegas just really needs to figure this thing out in terms of what the fuck are we going to do on the power play? How the fuck are you going to handle this shit? And I know there's a lot of people pressing the panic button right now, but listen, we're only 4 games in. All right, we're only 4 games in. At this point last season, it was a bigger concern. Okay, let's not forget how awful the beginning of last season was. Yes, We lost Nate Schmidt due to a completely different circumstance, but I don't think there was a lot of offensive optimism with that team. Last year relative to this one. This one just feels like, all right, guys, on any given day, you can really beat anybody, but you choose to shoot yourselves in the foot. This is something that we got to figure out. This is something that we just have to dust our hands off and say, guys, let's just get to the bottom of this shit. Let's figure it out and win some goddamn hockey games. Because that's, at the end of the day, that's what we got to do. 4 points in 4 games, not good enough, unfortunately. And yeah, you did get, a win at home, a win away against the Sharks. But again, you got a loss at home by the Bruins, a loss away against the Arizona Coyotes, division rival. So now in the Pacific Division, you are crippled. You are kind of at a disadvantage. And honestly, the teams that people discounted and did poorly last season, they're coming up. Teams like Edmonton, Vancouver, they are going to be up. Teams like Arizona that barely missed the playoffs. This is going to be a very, very tight season for the Pacific Division. Even the Kings, who might, as well as they might have fucking gotten better in marginal ways, they look like they're going to be the worst, but still be a problematic team. So Vegas has to nut the fuck up and just get ready for the next game, which is Calgary on Saturday. Going to be hosting them weekend here in Las Vegas, boys and girls. So hey, Vegas Golden Knights, get your shit together. Let's focus up and get on to the next game. And Vegas fans, chill the fuck out, all right? I know there are Vegas fans who are so super fucking knee-jerk that I remember a couple days ago at T-Mobile Arena, they started booing our boys. They started booing our boys because they couldn't score. When they can't score, you know what you do? You cheer for your fucking team. You hope that they cheer. You hope your cheers can rejuvenate them and invigorate them to do well. Not boo your fucking team, you dumb fucks. Jesus Christ. This is why sometimes Vegas gets a bad rep with the fans. Oh, they're booing their... Yeah, because some of our fans are fucking idiots. Don't associate me with the fucking idiots. I mean, I'm my own separate branch of idiot, which I don't want to glom on with the fucking, classless morons. So, hey, I'll leave it at that, boys and girls. So Vegas gets a loss, but we got a game on Saturday again. So let's get to it, boys and girls. Let's get to it. Get those goddamn points. Now, going to be heading off. So follow me at the Sky Lounge and all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily content. Now fuck off.